Hello guys, this video will be about my journey to the most preserved prehistoric village in Europe or probably in the whole world. It is Skara Brae Prehistoric Village in Orkney Islands north of Scotland. The quickest way to get from Kirkwall to Skara Brae. Visitor centre is to taxi which costs £35.50 and takes 27 minutes. After around half an hour we have arrived to the village. The weather is good today. Luckily it's not raining or snowing. It is Scotland, so I am always prepared for the rain anyway. There is a free car parking close to the centre where you can get your tickets, which might also be booked online. Skara Brae is a stone-built Neolithic settlement, located on the Bay of Skaill on the west coast of Mainland, the largest island in the Orkney archipelago of Scotland. You start the visit with a short audio-visual presentation and a small display area showing some of the artifacts found during excavations. You then step outside and walk a short distance to a replica reconstruction of one of the Skara Brae houses. Skara Brae dates back to around 3000 BC, making it older than Stonehenge and even the Egyptian pyramids. It is part of the heart of Neolithic Orkney, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Over the years, a number of artifacts have been discovered at the site. These include gaming dice, hand tools, pottery and jewellery. The visitor centre is informative and gives a brief introduction to the site. The replica house just outside the visitor centre is great for getting the feeling of what it must have been like to live in one of those dark stone houses.
So this one they just made it, or it was from that era?
I don't know, because I assume they didn't have cupboards or anything.
It could be the chimney, no?
Not if that's there.
If it's here, then they
doubt it.
actually... Yeah, you're right.
Do you want a photo in here?
Hi, come in. It's here. Yeah. No, it's there. Where? Why?
I didn't know.
It's like exit this way. There.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. It has a cage. It has a door. Watch your head. Oh, okay.
And then we look, if I remember correctly, from up above. I think she said it's a 5-minute walk.
That's good. SCARA BRA.
I'm glad you got to come in.
Yes, I love it.
I'm glad you did.
Because I have been looking into it down there for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. No drones. Why not?
Oh, they Look at the waves.
Be sure to wear warm clothes for this visit. The wind was blowing hard when we were there. But that only added to our respect for the people who lived here so long ago, making the most of the resources available to them.
Earth, moon, space.
The timeline along the path to the village was an excellent way to put the age of these houses into perspective with other events in history.
They just put their names.
Yeah.
The village is so well preserved that it is hard to think it is 5,000 years old. The coastal position is beautiful and wild wrap up well against the wind, and the pathways are good and level, so the 10-minute walk is easy to do. If you are interested in ancient history, a visit here is an absolute
They have a guide.
must.
Oh, that's from my going with my sisters. We just looked ourselves.
What's that smell? Hi.
The Neolithic village of Skara Brae was discovered in the winter of 1850. Wild storms ripped the grass from a high dune known as Skara Brae, beside the Bay of Skaill, and exposed an immense midden refuse heap and the ruins of ancient stone buildings. The discovery proved to be the best preserved Neolithic village in northern Europe, and so it remains today. A seawall was constructed, and it was decided that the building remains should also be consolidated. A side benefit of this was an excavation, which ran from 1927 until 1930 and led by Professor Veer Gordon-Child. You see how you walk back to 3000 BC and live in another conditions. The village of Skara Brae is beautifully restored. People can watch inside the life of the villagers, because all houses are open and you can look into it.
It's alright.
If you visit Skara Brae today, you'll see a collection of super cool prehistoric, circular houses built from slabs of stone, supported by 2.4 meters walls. The houses consist of one single room and are connected together by covered passageways. It was incredible to stand atop these houses and imagine that people lived in them 5,000 years ago. It also showed that their community was an organized social and working unit. Today, the homes are open to the air, but historians think they would once have had roofs made from turf, thatched seaweed or straw. And the really cool bit, even the furniture has stood the test of time. Made from sturdy stone, the home's beds, dressers, shelves and hearths base of the fireplace. Tools, crop remains and bones found at Skara Brae show the villagers weren't only skilled hunters and fishermen, they were expert farmers too. They grew crops such as wheat and barley, and reared sheep, cattle and pigs. They were some of Britain's first ever farmers. Since no weapons have been found at Skara Brae, historians believe it was home to a peaceful community. But what archaeologists have discovered is jewelry, needles, buttons, ornaments, well-crafted pottery and dyes, suggesting they were creative people who appreciated beauty and enjoyed playing jig. The settlement of Skara Brae was abandoned around 2500 BC, but the reason why still remains a mystery. One theory is that a huge sandstorm hit the village, forcing the inhabitants to flee quickly and leave their belongings behind. Now, I will leave you with these scenes, and of course, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments section below, and I will be happy to reply to you. Each house shares the same basic design, a large square room with a central hearth, a bed on either side and a shelf dresser on the wall opposite the doorway.
This is kind of a storage probably.
Yeah.
Oh, low battery? No.
That?
No, it says low battery.
You got a low battery?
Yeah. You would like to go to the beach? Or no? You could just sit in here.
Oh, it smells like beach.
Huh? Yeah.
For 1,500 years it was undiscovered in a storm. That would be amazing to find.
Yep. Yep. I think 50.
Phone a friend?
For a friend.
No, it's good paper. Are you positive? Are you sure we don't get out there now?
No. Because it's closed.
Well, this is the end of this video, and I hope you get some value out of it. If you like my content, I appreciate if you subscribe to this channel, and you will enjoy watching my future videos. Thank you, and see you on the next one.
So this one actually did just build it.
Yes.
Oh.